Master AI Development Tools. What if your IDE didn't just suggest code, but came with a team of autonomous AI agents ready to build entire features for you? That's the promise behind Google's new Antigravity IDE. It's a tool that feels less like an assistant and more like a mission control center for your entire development process. In this video, we're going to put that claim to the test. Is this the biggest leap since Copilot, or just another overhyped experiment? Let's find out. So, what exactly is Google Antigravity? Launched on November 18, 2025, alongside the powerful Gemini 3 model, Antigravity is what Google calls an agent-first integrated development environment, IDE. This isn't just another AI-powered code assistant that gives you autocomplete on steroids. Instead of you writing code and the AI helping, you give high-level tasks to autonomous agents, and they plan, write, test, and even fix the code for you. The best way to think about it is to compare it to what we have now. Most AI coding tools, like GitHub Copilot, are like a navigator sitting next to you, suggesting the next line of code or a function to write. They are reactive. Antigravity is different. It's like having a full-time team member you can brief on a task. You give them the objective, they go off, plan the work, execute it, and then hand you a pull request ready for review. Your role shifts from being the typist to being the architect and reviewer. It's built as a fork of Visual Studio Code, so the interface feels immediately familiar to millions of developers, but underneath, the whole architecture is different. It's designed from the ground up to support this new agent-first way of working. And it's not just locked into Google's ecosystem. At launch, it supports multiple AI models, including Gemini 3 Pro, Anthropic's Claude Sonnet 4.5, and Claude Opus 4.5. During the public preview, it's completely free with generous usage limits. Section 2. The Agent-First Approach. A massive leap beyond Copilot. So, what makes this agent-first approach such a massive leap forward? Let's break down the key differences between Antigravity and other popular AI tools like Cursor or Copilot. First, the role of the AI. With tools like Copilot, the AI is an assistant. It helps you type faster and refactor. You're always in the driver's seat. In Antigravity, the AI is an executor. AI agents work for you autonomously. You give it a high-level goal, like build an authentication flow, and the agent autonomously plans the steps, creates the files, writes the code, and runs the terminal commands to make it happen. The second major difference is parallelism. Most AI tools operate in a single, conversational thread. You ask, it answers. Antigravity introduces a manager view, which is like a mission control dashboard where you can launch and oversee up to 5 agents working in parallel. You could have one agent refactoring a legacy component, another writing unit tests for a new feature, and a third generating documentation, all at the same time. This enables an asynchronous workflow that just isn't possible with a single chat window. Third, and this is huge, is built-in browser automation. Antigravity agents can take control of a Chrome browser right inside the IDE to perform automated UI testing. An agent can click buttons, fill out forms, take screenshots, and verify that the UI looks and behaves as expected. If it finds a bug, it can report on it and even try to fix the code that caused it. And finally, verification. How do you trust an AI that's doing all this on its own? Antigravity tackles this with something it calls artifacts. Instead of just getting a massive code dump, the agent generates a collection of human-readable documents, task lists, implementation plans, screenshots, and even browser recordings of its testing process. This provides a complete audit trail so you can understand the agent's reasoning and verify its output before merging anything. It's all about building trust through traceability. All right, enough talk. Let's see this thing in action. Imagine we want to build a simple full-stack personal finance tracker. In a traditional IDE, I'd start by creating my folder structure, setting up my database, building API endpoints, and then designing the front end. With Antigravity, the process is completely different. I start in the manager view, which really does feel like a mission control center. Here, I'm not writing code, I'm writing a mission objective. I'll give it a high-level prompt. Create a new Next.js application with a Supabase backend. The app should let users track income and expenses. Create a dashboard that shows a summary and a form to add new transactions. Once I launch this task, Antigravity gets to work. But it doesn't just start writing code. First, it enters a planning phase, generating an implementation plan. This artifact breaks down my request into concrete steps. Set up the project, define the database schema, create the API routes, build the UI components. This plan shows up right in the IDE, and I can review it before a single line of code is written. I can even add comments to the plan, just like in a Google Doc, saying, make sure to use TypeScript and Tailwind CSS. The agent will then update its plan based on my feedback. Once I approve, the real magic begins. From the manager view, I can see Antigravity orchestrating the work, sometimes using multiple agents in parallel. One might be in the terminal running Create Next App and installing dependencies. Another might be in the editor writing the database schema. A third could already be scaffolding the React components for the front end. The agents have synchronized control over the editor, the terminal, and an embedded browser, allowing for true end-to-end automation. This is where you start to see the wow moments. As the agents work, they generate those artifacts I mentioned. I can see a screenshot of the initial UI. I can review the exact terminal commands it ran. I can read a detailed walkthrough artifact summarizing how it implemented an API endpoint. These artifacts are the key to building trust. I'm not just getting a black box of code, I'm getting a transparent, verifiable record of the entire process. But the truly mind-blowing feature is the browser-in-the-loop testing. Let's say I want to verify the form submission works. I can instruct the agent, test the transaction form, enter a sample expense, submit it, and verify that it appears on the dashboard. The agent will then launch a Chrome browser right inside the IDE. It will navigate to the page, programmatically fill in the form, click Submit, and then check the dashboard to see if the new entry appeared correctly. It can even take a screen recording of the whole process and attach it as an artifact. If the test fails, say a button was misplaced or an API call returned an error, the agent will flag it, report the issue, and can even be told to go back into the code, attempt a fix, and rerun the test, all without me intervening. This is a game changer for front-end development and QA. Thanks for watching.